Oh god, I'm so... Hi guys! Woo! Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, I'm on time. Who is your on-time queen? It's me. That's right. If you thought I was 1 minute late, it's because your clock is fast. Better check with the atomic clock, huh? Because everyone else, I was on time. Hello you, hello Jace, hello everybody. Where are my miladies, huh? Where's my greetings, milady? Not a single one. Yeah, Captain! Captain's the only one who remembered. Huh? No, milady. Close, so close, Colin, so close. We got halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. Thanks, my angel. You know what? That's better than what you usually call. I'll take it. Hello. Has nothing to do with remembering. Trust me. Do I have to earn it? Do I have to earn your greetings, guys? Rina, hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you guys doing on this fine Wednesday evening? It might be Thursday morning for some. Or maybe it's not. No, it's still evening. Even in the furthest time zone, it's already still evening. Hi. It's really hot today, I have to say. I know I said that the last few days, but today is like really cooking. It's like, I can't concentrate, kind of like. And like, we haven't turned on the air conditioning. We're kind of saving it for when we go to sleep, because at night, oh, it is really difficult to go. It's just like, my bed is drenched. You're waiting for your actual arrival? My actual arrival? Also, you can put the starting screen as early as you want and keep time. That's what, how did you know that was my strat? That's literally my plan. That's been my strat. Like, I was like, because I grabbed my, hello, greetings. I grabbed my dinner, and I was like, oh crap, I have 10 minutes to stream. What if I just put the starting screen for like half an hour? You guys couldn't say I wasn't on time then, because the stream would be playing. The broadcast would have started, so like, cheating the system, it's a loophole. Like 60 degrees in my room, I'd change it out of this. Oh, I'd way rather be cold. Like, straight up, if I had to be like, in a freezing blizzard, or if I had to be in the melting like sun in the desert, I would way rather be freezing. But I don't know if that's just because I'm just better with temperatures than I am with heat. I feel like with cold temperatures, right? You can always put on more layers or put on a coat or something. But when it's hot, you can't. There's only so many layers you can take off before you get arrested by the police. Trust me, I've tried. You can't take off your skin either, at least for some of you. Oh. Just hot. Next outfit I get, it's gonna be like a dress or something. A nice dress. This is way too many layers for this. Anyway, I ate a little bit of my food. I haven't finished all of it. So maybe I'll just finish that after. Being hot is the worst. It is so bad. I hate it, genuinely. Also, I can't swim. The people are always like, in the summer, they're like, oh, Rina, let's go to the beach or whatever. And I'm like, you guys can go to the beach. I can't swim. I'll just be cooking the entire time. Like sitting on the side or something. Or I will be just roasting. It's not a good time. Every time too, they're like, I've had friends who try to bring me to water parks, and every time I go to a water park, I'm like, guys, can't swim. It's not gonna be a good time. They're like, oh, trust me. And no matter what, I always find a way to drown. Like, I'm not trying. I am not trying, but I always I end up choking, like drinking water. I mean, like, you're supposed to be drinking water, but like drinking pool water or something. Like, one time my friends took me to a water park, and we went on the lazy river. If you don't know the lazy river, it's like a ride where you just like, you float on your back on a big donut? Is that what they were called? A swimming donut? I don't know what they're actually called. A floaty? A swimming floaty. A floaty. A circle floaty. Where you just lay on that on your back or on your front, and then they just like slowly push you down a gentle river. And for me, I was like, okay, you know what? There's no way I can drown here. Well, what happened was they put way too many people. You're only supposed to allow a certain amount of people to go into the river at once. But they were like, come on, guys. They got dollar signs in their eyes. And they're like, we got to shove as many kids through here as possible. So there we were. And there's a segment right before this tunnel where there was like an artificial waterfall. It was like a big, like, I want to say a big, like, fake waterfall. It wasn't that big, but you can bet the kids were getting stuck under there. And who was right about to approach the waterfall and could see her imminent death arriving? It was Rina, this guy over here. So we were being shoved there. I was like, okay, this is how I die. And I was like, it was like a quick time event. I was trying to figure out what to do. I was like, okay, do I hold my breath? Do I try to escape on the side? But clearly I didn't press Q or whatever button fast enough because it came, I held my breath, and then I got stuck right directly underneath the waterfall. And I thought, this is how I die. This is absolutely how I die. And then I died. No. But I did, the waterfall did pour over me for a while, and I did not hold my breath for very long, and I started drinking water. And then I was like thrashing, and I think I fell into the river. But like, I panicked, obviously, but it was a water park for kids, so it was actually fine. I could like, I just stood up. And then one of the lifeguards yelled at me. They were like, hey, get out of the river. I was like, I'm trying. Lady, I'm trying, believe me. Just learned how to swim? Wow, wow, wow. Okay, Fugi. Do you know how many friends have tried to teach me to swim? Every time they're like, Rina, oh my god, don't worry. We'll just teach you how to swim. It's so easy. It's not. I've had multiple friend groups try to teach me how to just float or like paddle my legs so at least I can like not drown and die. Every time they end the session, they're like, huh, I thought that would work. And it didn't work. It didn't work. I'm so not part of the working class that even my legs don't want to work while we swim. Hi, Rina. Hi, Funtime Freddy. You're training exercise. Your imagine heart's still pounding? What's going on? My dragon wings and my body's unstable. I don't know. That's scary. Yeah, donut or floaty? Okay. There's nothing good that ever follows the word, so what had happened? What? Yeah, it was bad. It was a rip. It was definitely a rip. Wait, pay to go to the river? Well, it's like it's a lazy river. Well, you don't pay for the lazy river, I guess. But the line was so long and everybody wanted to do it, so they wanted to get the line cut short as soon as possible. Yeah, lazy rivers are usually like 3.5 feet tall. I was still scared, okay? I could have drowned. It's possible. No, it's really easy. It's not easy! Morning. Hi, tree man. Is it morning where you are? I don't think that's true. I'm pretty sure that part of Liberios, it should not. Also, I had to pick up my second monitorship. Unfortunately, if you... You'll have to pick your loyalties! Or you'll do what I used to do when I only had one monitor, and I would just not minimize, but I would change the size of all the windows so it would fit on my screen like Tetris. Maybe stuck with me. Don't tell me. Ah! Oh my goodness, Jace. Wow. Dude, I don't know how I lived with one monitor before. Before I started streaming, I had one monitor. I was living the one monitor life. I don't know how I did that. Now, I feel so luxurious with 2 monitors. If I don't have at least 5 different YouTube videos running on the right, and then a video game running on my left screen, and then on my phone I'm playing another video game while I listen to a podcast, I can't even live. I'll fall asleep, straight asleep. The wings probably are dragging you down. Gotta cover them with trash bags. I don't think that's how that works. Is that how that works? But that is like why certain birds actually, that's why certain birds when they go in the water, they'll actually drown and die. Because their wings aren't water resistant. So the ones like ducks and geese and stuff like that, their wings actually, their feathers are kind of water resistant, which is how they don't like die. Because otherwise their feathers actually absorb all the water and it weighs them down. Even though birds are super like light. Yeah, every time I go back to one monitor, it kills me. I have my screens RS and classic. Oh wait, hold on a second. Sorry, my butler came in to check. They were like, "Oh, lady, did you finish your food?" And I did not finish mine. But I pretended. I was like, "Yes, I did finish it," and I hid it behind a vase or something. Did you hear that Audie wants to do a bug eat? Ew, gross. I'm sorry, guys, but my palate is so basic. When people are like, "Oh my god, I would love to try roasted crickets, like roasted cricket hot dogs or whatever," I'm like, I can't do that. You want to eat worms? You want to eat a scorpion lollipop? I'm not here for you, that guys. Tell her you called her gross. I didn't call her gross. I called her desires. Eating desires gross. I'm so unadventurous. I'm so unadventurous that even I won't even eat offal. Like organs and liver and stuff like that. I won't eat that. Tripe? I'm not eating that. I'm not touching that. You try to get me to eat any sort of organs, I'm not happy about it. Even though liver pate is probably the most basic organ that you could try to get you to eat. I'm still not about it. Which is funny, I guess, because a lot of rich people food it contains organs of some kind. Even when I find like real sausages, because for like real sausages that people make, not like, you know, your Oscar Mayer wiener or whatever. Those ones, the casing is made of organs, like intestine, right? And I'm like, bleh. The bug eating is scary. See, Ball, you're with me, right? You're a tree. And you don't like bug eating. In fact, the bugs probably eat you. That's why you don't like it. I did think about opening the stream by doing the mukbang idea you mentioned and like eating and then talking about true crime. I'd be like, oh, so they delivered all these letters in a year and they never found out who was sending them. But then their neighbors, blah, blah, blah. Here are the 3 prime suspects of who they thought were sending the threat messages. But then I realized that I can't keep my mouth shut. I'll be eating a mouthful of food or something and like just trying to like ruminate on the next thought or whatever. But then the silence during the stream would kill me. I'd be like, oh, blah, 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 and then I'd spill food everywhere and the cat would eat it up. And then the owners, when they come back from their trip, would yell at me and they'd be like, you're a bad pet sitter. And I'd be like, you didn't even pay me. And it would just be a whole mess. So I decided to just eat ketchup bread, but I don't eat ketchup bread either. I'm not gonna eat ketchup bread, please. Excuse me. I am actually pretty good though. If I was a true Ojo-sama and super spoiled, I would force everyone who made me sandwiches to cut off the crust. But I'm very good. I'm very patient. I even eat the crusts in the corner. So you know what? I think I should be awarded for my good behavior. I have never asked them to cut off the crust of the bread even once. In fact, you know how there are some people when they eat pizza, they don't eat the crust? Because they're like, bleh, they eat all the good parts and they don't eat the crust? I'm so good, I eat the crust first. Yeah. I'm a backwards pizza eater. Because I'm the kind of person where I start... What do you guys do? When you guys eat food, do you eat your favorite part first and then work through everything else? Or do you save your favorite part for last? For me, I like to save my favorite part for last. So people are like, oh, but then Rina, that means your favorite part is cold by the time you're done or whatever. But like, I like to work hard and that you're rewarded at the end. So I start from the crust. So people are like, oh, does that mean that you like stuffed crust and stuff like that? No, I don't like stuff. It's too much. It's already all this like bread or like all this gluten. And then you're gonna put more heavy stuff in there. And I haven't even gone to the pizza part yet. Your rich people thinking is that our cuisine is below you, tis class. It's true. It's true. Why would you eat something that doesn't taste good in your mouth? Why would you simply taste good food? The crust first, how do you hold the rest? Wait, you're gonna make fun of me for this. You're gonna make fun of me. Okay, so... No! I hate this. I already know you guys are gonna call me a freak. Okay, so... When I eat pizza, I try my best not to touch it. So I'll get my slice. I'll get my slice on the plate, right? And then I'll rotate the plate so the crust is facing me. No, knife and fork? No, I did not do that. I did that once when I was younger, and I was so bad at cutting that the pizza and the plate fell on the floor. So I don't eat it with fork and knife anymore. So I place the pizza slice on the plate. I rotate it until the crust is facing me. And then I bring the plate up, and then I start eating like the crust that's sticking out. And then I keep like pulling it forward with my teeth while I bite it. Not unlike a dog, I will admit. I just don't want to touch the pizza and get my hands dirty. Because the thing is, I order pizza with extra pizza sauce. By the way, if you don't order your pizza with extra sauce, you're losing it. If it's free. If it's free, why wouldn't you add extra pizza sauce? It's so much better. Anyway, so there's so much more juices and like sauce spilling out. I don't want to touch it. Least favorite first, save for last. Yeah, we're in the same family, right? Yeah, you feel me. That's crazy. How's it crazy? I used to eat pizza but dangling the pointy end off the plate so that I could keep my... Exactly! Why wouldn't you do crust first. That means that when you finish eating the pizza, all you have is the worst part left. I like eating pizza with Guys, can we get a ban for Delta? You guys cannot make fun of me. Did you see what Delta just said? Delta eats pizza with chopsticks. How do you even do that? It's definitely not made for that. That feels like an insult to both Italians and to Asians. When eating bread with ketchup, do you eat the bread with You're so rude to me. I do neither. That stuff would never touch my mouth. Name Delta. Shrek? You too? How do you eat pizza with chopsticks? That doesn't make any sense. That's actually not the weirdest way I've heard of... What's the weirdest way of eating pizza you've heard, Captain? Yeah, see, I'm not a weirdo! Rest ending is a palate cleanser. Ew. But then you're gonna eat another pizza after. Chopsticks for every finger food? Okay, I've heard of using chopsticks for chips, right? Because you don't want to get your hands dirty. But I also one of my favorite things is when you finish eating chips. I think the best part of eating chips is when you're all done and you get to lick your fingers after. That's like, concentrated flavor profile. Concentrated MSG. Why wouldn't you want to have that experience? Delta's just cultured? Why are you backing Delta now, huh, Ball? You agreed with me on something earlier. I eat the least savory to the most savory item on my plate. Then I start with the least sweet and end with the most. Interesting. I guess technically, theoretically, from a taste bud point of view, it's better because when you when you overload your taste buds with something the sweetest thing first, and when you eat the other sweet stuff, you wouldn't taste it anymore. It happens a lot with me when I'm drinking stuff and eating desserts, and I don't taste the dessert. So theoretically, that makes sense. But I guess I don't think about food enough like that to think about it. But that is a logical way. Before you finish pizza, you leave a cheese part. You fold the pizza for the cheese to be on the bread part. So now you have a cheese sandwich and eat it all. Be smart. Delta, you're actually crazy. I actually think you're not well. Are you okay? Do we need to take you to the new egg? Do we need to take you to Future Shop? Do we need to take you to the any sort of computer store to fix you? We need to send you back to Nintendo to get a new version of you refurbished. What's going on there? How do you eat crust first and not hold the pizza? I don't want to touch it! I know the crust is for holding the pizza, but if I use a plate, I don't have to ever touch the pizza and I can still enjoy all the yum-yums. Chopsticks sound perfect for Cheetos. Yeah, I've definitely heard that one, but I'd rather lick the Cheeto dust off my finger. I've at least partially agreed with Delta because of the anger in my... Oh, that's so sad! Because the thing is, whenever people gift each other chopsticks, they're not cheap chopsticks either. They're usually really expensive, and they usually get people's names. That sucks. Yes? You do want us to send you to the computer store? Okay, let me call the Geek Squad. A friend of mine pulls his pizza apart and eats... one ingredient at a time? He's done it since elementary school. Why? That's crazy! What's the point of having a pizza if you're gonna eat it separately? That's not... I will say, one thing I'm a big proponent for is eating the intended experience. The chef intends you to taste the food and eat it a certain way. If you do it that way, that's just offensive to the chef. Sociopath favorite. All I can imagine is you're slurping up the pizza from your... It's not slurping up, okay? I'm smart and do math, and I use angles of the plate to make sure that gravity does the work for me, so it goes into my mouth. Think smarter, not harder, guys. Come on. The chopsticks came in the bowl. See, I knew it. I knew it was some expensive stuff. Okay, so you want pizza with extra sauce and to eat the crust first or to be on a plate. You want deep dish. You know what? I've never had deep dish. I've always wanted to try it. That's pretty much the only thing I know about Chicago. Okay, there's two things I know about Chicago. Is the deep dish pizza and the musical. That's all I know about Chicago. I also drink my sodas in a weird way that people always make fun of me for. Some people like the taste of something but not as a whole, because, you know, pizza... Sea kelp. Sea kelp. I mean, have you heard of napkins? That's so rude! That's so rude! Why would I waste so many napkins when I could just eat in an efficient way? Like, come on, save the planet, guys. Every time we waste napkins, that's a tree crying. That's a ball crying. You want ball to cry every time you have to crumple up a new napkin? Do you want to see a soft boy cry? I kind of do, because I think it would be very funny. But I'm a sociopath, and you guys are supposed to have morals. You've had the hottest takes. You guys are so incorrect about so many things. I can't even take it. I had to learn about dogs? Chicago dogs. What's a Chicago dog? I know Japa dog. OshiLink. It's because the... It's true. It's true. I'm eating them. I think a ball would cry watching me eat. I think he would cry while I'm eating it because I'd be beating the shit out of him. I wouldn't be. This is why Ball doesn't want to do a off collab, because if he knows that if we ever meet in real life, it's on site. I will basically treat him like the Amazon rainforest. I will chop him down and disrespect his heritage. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so the way that I drink sodas, save me guys. The way I drink soda, you know the soda can? So I don't like to cause any spills because I used to be very clumsy when I was younger. So what I do with the soda can is I'll take the tab and I'll pop it a little bit, just a little bit. So there's enough of a little bit of a hole on the Coke can. There's like a tiny bit of a hole, but honestly, if you weren't looking closely, you wouldn't notice that it was partially open. And then I bring the can up to my face and I suck the Coke out. It makes like a noise. And then but then here's the thing. When you knock over the Coke can, it doesn't spill out. It won't cause spills. And you can still enjoy the fizzy beverage. So I think it's just a smarter way of drinking Coke. What do you mean, what? Do you not see my vision? Do you not see my plan? Do you understand? Why is no one agreeing with me? It's a very logical way of preventing damage. This is loss prevention. Hey, but Rina, if you're eating my brain cells, does that mean you're... No. I'll leave that behind. I'm just eating all the parts that would make... that. Theoretically, if it weren't for me eating your brain cells, Jace would probably be like a nuclear. I don't know enough about Chicago hot dogs to... No, I hate getting home. Did you used to do that too? Drink Coke like that? Right? I think it is a smart way of doing it. Except that my mother, when she caught me doing that, she was like, this is how... There was a woman who drank a Coke. And a rat had urinated all over it, and then she died of rat poisoning. And I was like, I think that's true. I don't think that. But if that's the case, woo! Bottoms up! No, I'm joking. If spending time with you makes us lose brain cells, and you spend time... What? Huh? What are you suggesting? Say it out loud. Don't just imply it. Say it to my face. Please stop encouraging. No! I have very good eating habits. Guys, if you were with me, I would never spill Coke around you. And my hands would always be clean. There would be nary a single drop of tomato paste. Like if our arena has fallen, I used to have a 99. Now I'm debating eating ketchup. You're the ones who are debating. The debate is over. I've won the debate. We should not be eating bread with just ketchup on it. Like, how far are you guys going to fall, huh? I feel like you guys didn't have very many brain cells to begin with, if that's what you guys are eating. Can't even... Nada. Te quiero. How do you read that? Muxo? Muxo? Rina Sabrosina. What's Muxo? MXO. That sounds like an esports team. 30-minute stream, no gameplays. Guys, let's... No! How's it been 30 minutes already? No, we're playing this game. We're playing this game. Zatsuda, no. You guys are so rude. I'm going back to the game. We're going to play the game. We're playing the game. Fun. Oh, does everything... What's on my face? Oh. Yeah. Guys, don't look. Oh my goodness. Actually, Wait, where did I actually put it? Huh? That one. Did I put it in here? Why that's stupid? Oh, there it is. Yeah! I'm just getting changed. Hold on, guys. My outfit changed. Hold on. Ta-da! I'm back! And Arena's back and better than ever. Yeah! What happened after last stream? Don't worry about it. All our haters, no! To all my... Put the cover back on. Oh, I'm so sorry. Let me hide my shame. To all my haters, we're gonna play the game, okay? Okay? As soon as I can figure out, where it is. Okay, there we go. We're playing the game, guys. Yeah! The size is off. Uh-oh. We got this. I'm a professional streamer. 7 days a week. There we go. Yay! We're gonna play the game now. Bit too quiet? Shush! Shush! Which file was it? File was it? Was it this one? Hold on. It must have been this one. Yay! We're playing the game. We're playing Dragon Quest Builders 2, and we're gonna get so far. We're gonna get past the intro. It's gonna be so good. My pro streamer that I should start being. That's actually true, though. I really think you should start streaming. You already have the degenerated life. Might as well, right? Might as well profit off of whatever you were doing before. Okay, I actually don't remember. Oh, I remember! There's like that weird noise and the wall broke down. Hold on. We had to get some. Why is my in-game character eating better than I am? I just have my bowl of food over here, just sitting on the side. I can't eat it because I have to stream. I mean, not that I have to. I obviously enjoy it, guys. But also, look at that bread meter. 59%. My real life bread meter is at like... No. Vara's so loud that... That's so... Stop! That's so rude! Guys, I beat games. I play games. I'm really good at games. I'm really, really good. I'm so good at games. Actually, I was nominated best gamer in my class. They said most likely to be a gamer, and I was like, whoa, Rina Astera, whoa. If I can read, do you guys think I can eat raw seaweed? Oh, I can't eat raw seaweed! Guys, that's a game changer. We're not cooking in here. We're gonna do the opposite of cooking. We're gonna uncook the seaweed, and we're gonna... This is a speedrun strat, guys. If you ever wanna, like, you know, get those hunger bars down, just eat raw food off the ground. Like, come to that beach room launch my list. You can just, that's a business expense, surely. 101 class rank. I bet, hey! I'll show you my class management skills when it comes Thursday. Oh, crap. I'm late, apologies, Maria. Hi, Com! Welcome, welcome, welcome! Here's someone who is always nice to me and never mean to me, ever. They're being so mean to me. They're bullying me. They said that I'm not gonna get past the tutorial, but I'm totally gonna do that. Hi. Just gotta click. Okay. Anyway, now we're gonna run over because we're just so close to beating the tutorial, guys. Look at these stairs. Whoa. I think they're bad stairs if I have to jump up each step. What are these steps for? Giants? Huh? Okay, but like after being used, so you know I don't have a guide. I know. If I was really nice to you, then I'd probably be doing something for it. Yeah, like stealing my money. Right? That's what the poor people are after. Or starting a revolution. I know what happens. My papa told me about people like you. All you guys want to do is put my head on a stake and also for like your rights or something. You get equal rights and land ownership rights? Well, that's not happening, guys. Sorry, I own the land and you rent it. By working it, okay? I hire you guys to work on it and you pay me to use the land. Sorry, that's how it works. If you guys wanted to own this land, you should have got here first. My ancestors got here first, that's why I own the land. Trying to poison the chalice. Just like an Ella Enchanted. Can you learn my shift for 24 hours to 20, please? Nay, Surf! You shall work as much as possible. Oh, whoops, that's not what I wanted. How do I grab this? Oh, that's, there we go. Nay, Surf! You shall work and you shall enjoy it. Toil on these lands for me. Have you seen my family in 2 decades? Well, you should have brought them over from England, okay, to New England? Clearly, that was a mistake. What's that? You couldn't afford to bring your family over? Well, why didn't you just have more money, silly? I should do... That's what I should do for my first ASMR stream. I should do a feudal lord berates you. You're a peasant. You're a serf working the feudal lord's land, and he berates you for not working well enough. threatens to put you in the gallows. That's pretty good, I think. I'm just a pauper. 10 pence for bread. That's all I ask. Bread? How dare. Uh-oh. You guys like when I skip the story? But it's not, I'll be real. The story's not very good in Dragon Quest Builders 2. I can summarize it for you. There's basically this weird old spirit exploded something in the wall and woke us up. And now we are running to chase him. In real life, I feel like you wouldn't do this. Long time ASMR viewer, I'm glad there's still some in the community. Yeah, get excited. Get excited. I love POV videos like that. Have you guys noticed though? I realized that as someone who... I didn't listen to ASMRs a lot, but I used to be a really big fan of Seiyu. And I was really into hearing scenario CDs. So like stuff where it's like, oh, like not exactly, but you know like Diabolic Lovers, where it's like all these evil vampire guys and like I remember listening to the first one and it opens with you stuck in an Iron Maiden with one of the vampire guys. But like, you know, Japanese scenarios have a lot more like background, I feel. What if I spend my money on products that are now owned by the... Then you're doing your due diligence. Good job, Servant. Good job, Astronaut. Anyway, so I've noticed that even though people call Western, like, they call it like ASMR videos, which I'm sure initially a lot of the ASMR videos were about the actual sensations, the tingle sensations in your head and all that stuff. Like the kinds where they have the brushes and they have the like soap or whatever squeaky things they do at the mic. I feel like actually a lot of the ASMR videos are actually getting closer to Japanese scenarios where it's a whole thing. Like a while back in the VTuber community, they had that whole, oh, your boyfriend, POV, your boyfriend gets run over by a car and dies. And that's actually a very Japanese scenario, I feel like. Her dyslexia made her read. Oh. I'm telling you guys, sometimes YouTube chat hides part of your messages. It can't be helped. If you buy things that are not owned by the Astera family, I will... You may find your wages garnished. The West gentrified ASMR is what you're saying. Maybe, that might be what I'm saying. But I don't think the Japanese people will focus on the... Though they did have 3DO early on. That's true. They used 3DO way before. I remember when they had the... What did they call it? Maybe it's not the same, but like they had the dummy mic sensation. And you'd see these photos of Seiyu and booths, and there'd just be like a foam head guy, and they'd be like walking around sides. I mean, can you really fit into an Iron Maiden? Probably like 3. Can you even fit 3 people? Because here's the thing. The Iron Maiden is like a little bit bigger than like... What are they, like 6, 7 feet tall? You can at most fit 2 people. You can fit a 3rd person if they're dismembered, possibly. ASMR is slowly turning to audio dramas. Exactly! Yeah, that's what I'm saying. As an ASMR classic viewer, I am too ingrained to listen. This doesn't do much. Really? Interesting. See, for me personally, I think it's because I have really sensitive. So when I hear when I get the tingles or whatever from ASMR, it kind of hurts me. It kind of hurts me. It makes me feel like weird, like not in a good way. I'm like, oh, what a strange sensation. Like if something was if I put a massage device on my head and my brain was vibrating, I feel like I have like that. But the ASMR tingles make my ears go. Oh, Astera. Yeah, better watch out. I gave you that straw bed on good faith that you'd use it to sleep and work for my corporation. And yet, what do I see here? What is this filth? A pamphlet? About reading? How do you guys think they got the literacy movement working back then when people... You think they like... Do you think they handed out the pamphlets and they were like, wait, shit, they can't read these. And then they had this... It was like a pictograph. They had like an artist depiction. It was like a guy and then a guy picking up a book. No, it was like those, you know, those transformation arts? Like the ones where like the ones for the The ones where like a bimbo, like it's like fetish stuff, but like a bimbo will walk over and she picks up the book and then she turns into a nerd or whatever. Do you think that's how the pamphlets used to work when they were trying to recruit people for like literacy? Sorry. Sorry, I'm normal, sorry. I was like, it was just a joke I found only I found that joke very funny, but I love the imagery of that. Animorphs? Exactly! Exactly! Oh my god, you're right! The transformation fetish art is actually just Animorphs. Do you think they... Oh my god, do you think that they like, the Animorphs actually started them off on that path? Like how warrior cats, like, started people off on being furries? I usually get tingles from softer treatment. Personal favorites are... Oh my god. They'll sound okay, but oh my god, like when they do the slurping noises and like when they slurp on the mic, I'm like, oh no, it's Fanart. Yeah, how dare you? What did I say about trying to learn how to read, huh? I've never seen a fetish art in my life. That's weird, Fugi. This is really weird, Fugi, because nobody, it's like weirdly specific that you had to defend yourself. Because like, weird. Nobody was saying that you have. That's really odd. I know stream can never be normal. No, we're being normal. It's so we're so normal right now. What do you mean? What do you mean? This train of thought I want to explore. You don't want to, but it's already slithered into your ear like an ASMR tingle. The slurping noise don't bother me, but they're not my favorite. Like I remember us being shown those videos of like Arland who's doing those like slurping videos, and you know, like girl, get your money, but I watch it, it makes me like, whoa. Like I imagine it too close to me. I imagine someone slurping my ear. Oh god, warrior cats. I haven't thought about those forever. One time I had a friend who I like didn't know anything about warrior cats, and I was very curious, and I had her meticulously explain to me warrior cats. She drew out a whole diagram, and during that dinner she just explained everything and then drew it all on the paper. I think I still put it on. I have it on my... I think I still have my corkboard, but did I actually learn anything? No. It's because my domain has an AoE effect. So, like, even when people, like, if you try to teach me anything at all, I will also not learn. And I will actually lose more brain cells the more you try to teach me. Around different things? But what? Oh god, where are you? Someone came to advance individual. That's just fashion. That's what everybody wore in the early 2000s. They just wore collars. It's fine. You guys remember at anime cons when Death Note was popular? And you'd have the Light and L cosplayers walking around, and they would have collars and chains. And they would just walk around the convention like that. What happened? We were once a country, you know? We were a country where people would walk around with dog collars on. And now what do we do? Not nary a single yaoi paddle at the conventions I go to. I'm gonna go to AX this year, and I bet you I will see nary a single yaoi paddle cradled around. What has become of us? And they just taught us how to use Blueprint. You but not at military training installation. That's what they want you to think. You gotta bring out your individuality, you know? Does your domain have debuffs and dot too? It does constantly. So you feel how you kind of feel like there's like a worm almost itching in your brain? That's the dot. It's gonna slowly tick over time. Sorry. And if you feel like you're supposed to be able to concentrate on doing other work right now, but you can't because we keep talking about animorphs and fetish stuff, that's the debuff. The debuff is that you won't be able to concentrate. It's kind of like with what are they called? Malboro? Is it Malboro? Or is that a cigarette brand? You know the guys in Final Fantasy who like cast the bad breath and they go like, wah! And then you get your party members get confusion, like paralysis, poison, blindness, and everything. That's my streams. You're actively walking into the bad breath miasma. Any change you want to see in the world, Rina? Grab that yaoi panel. No, you're right, but I also will get banned. They are in fact banned for a reason right now. I work while watching this. I feel called out. Yeah, that's what I thought, Fugi. Fugi, I've never seen fetish art in my life, man. Marlboro is cigarettes, but I know what you're... I forget its name. Is it Marlboro? Marlboro? It's something that sounds like that. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just a girl. You guys remember that? That Simpsons episode? Bop, bop, bop. Anyways, yeah, they're teaching us how to use blueprints, which is basically you can make a schematic, and then... So it's like, instead of building things individually, you can make a schematic, and... We're gonna use that a lot in this game, actually, because the game will force us to. And you just have to put the assigned blocks where they are. I think I like this game a lot, because it's kind of like a coloring book. Whoops. And sometimes I'll still mess up the coloring book. But I like that this game is basically, like, very, very easy. And that's why I like genres of this game in general. Any sort of builders, or any sort of survival management crafting sim, it's like easy doses of serotonin. It's like, whoa, you filled in the boxes with the right color. Good job. Oh, that was in response to you bringing up Fed Sharp, but we don't have to keep talking. We don't have to keep talking about. That's fine. I'll never get that spelling. Arlboro. One of them is definitely a monster. Or right, you're playing a game right now. Don't forget that I'm playing a game, okay? I have been constantly progressing the story as we talk. Am I one of those streamers where I've been skipping the story? Yes. But you know what? That's just my ninja way. That's my nindo. And if you don't like it, then please don't leave me. I will be very sad if you leave me. You're gonna leave me just like my dad left. Dun, 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 dun. My AX message after you. Yeah, I didn't see. What was it? 1 week before AX, I'm sick. Oh, that's sad. Wait, so are you leaving AX after that? You're leaving the area? You skip story in FF14. Okay, so the thing about that is... I skipped a lot of the story in ARR. But I think that most people skipped a lot of the story in ARR. I did not skip the story in Heaven's Word. But did I play after Heaven's Word? No, I got lazy. Do I own all of the DLC? Or the expansions since Heaven's Word? All the way up to Endwalker? Yes. Am I going to catch up someday? Probably not. And it wasn't because I didn't like... It's not because I didn't like Heaven's Word. I liked Heaven's Word a lot, actually. I thought it was really good. But every time they make me do... Hey, someone's... Oh my god, Fugi. The problem is, a lot of people told me that Stormblood is, like, probably one of the weaker expansions. So that doesn't hype me up for it, either. It's the same thing. So the problem is, it's like with Honkai. I like the main story expansions, obviously. But whenever you have to make me have to do the, like, in-between quests... To connect this to stories, I don't want to do it. Like, between ARR and Heaven's Word, there were so many quests just to get to Heaven's Word. And then now between the end of Heaven's Word to Stormblood, there's so many quests I have to do too. Holding your leg. I don't mind. That's good. At least in Honkai, the side quests give you Jade. That's true. That's true. In 14, they give you nothing. They're like, oh, character development, whatever. That'll be in LA the 22nd of June. Oh, you're just missing it. Yeah, that's sad. Just because this year at AX, they seem like they have a lot of good guests. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Another reason why I stopped playing is because I got tired of healing. When I first started ARR, I started playing 14 before Heaven's Word. Like, there weren't any expansions at that point. Because I played it, I didn't play pre-ARR. I played post-ARR. Like, as like the meteor had hit and everything. But Heaven's Word didn't exist yet. And I was playing with my friends, and each of us had a specific party member we were playing. And I failed. I prefer to fail. And nobody was playing healer, and I was like, okay, I'll be the girl healer. And so I started as a white mage, and I got really... And, like, I like healing. I like having that sort of, like, sustain and not having to worry about other people. But also, at higher levels, it gets so stressful, bro. Yeah, I think it's worth spending the extra... no, because it'll be super expensive. All the hotel prices and everything will be jacked up a lot. So, but here's the thing. If you have a guest you really want to see, I would say go for it since you're in the area anyway. But if there's nobody you really want to see, no, like big guests or any concert people goers, do not spend that money. I love side quest stuff in Honkai, but it's really hard to pay attention to the... Exactly, I feel that. It's like crazy too, because every character in Honkai has like a really intense backstory, but you would never know it if you don't read all the side dossiers and whatever. I just learned on Twitter the other day that apparently Hanya and her sister Shui or whatever, they have really tragic backstory, and I did not know. I was just like, whoa, what are these random people trying to get me to go ghost hunting? I don't care. And apparently Gui Nai Fen, sorry I'm saying that badly, also has a deep backstory, but I don't know where it is. I don't know where the backstory is. Wait, that's July 1st, so I'm still missing it. You're still missing it then. Those are appreciated. I play tanks. See, healer tank. Here's the thing. If you play MMOs and you don't do your healer, or especially 14, if you don't do your healer or tank service, if you don't do your service to the world of 14, and you only play DPS, you're bad. You have to do. It's like military service in Korea. You have to do your 1 or 2 years. Okay? You just gotta. Everyone else does it. Anyways. So I started as white mage. What am I doing? You want me to do? Oh, I want to do one. Oh, it's up there. Anyways, yeah, I got really stressful. I got really stressed out. Oh, I'm stuck. So I played up to Heavensward, and then I did the vault, and the vault made me cry. But there's this one battle in the vault where it's like absolutely a healer check, a heal check. I think it was with the two cloaked guys, bro. Yeah, it's absolutely a healer check. Well, I guess I haven't unlocked it yet. Anyway, it's a healer check, and I struggled a lot because I didn't... I don't like playing with randos. I don't like using the duty finder to play with randos when I play healer because it stresses me out. They'll yell at me because I'm bad at healing, and then I get stressed out more and they get worse at healing. So I was playing with the companion characters for the vault. But the thing is, so the NPCs are not the best. They're just kind of like bare minimum. They're just phoning it in to do whatever. So me as the healer, I was stuck doing a lot, and I was really stressed out. And after I did the vault, and finished Heavensward, I was like, I don't want to heal anymore. So I did. So I was like, okay, before I start Stormblood, I'm gonna reclass to DPS because I have done my healing duties for the main game and also for the first expansion. I think I've done enough. So I just decided I would pick up Dancer. And then I watched some tutorials for Dancer. And Dancer's supposed to be relatively easy compared to some classes, especially Black Mage or whatever. I was still very confused. Since then, I have not picked up Dancer and I have not played the game again. I'm also the kind of person where I get really stressed out, where if I'm paying for a subscription... Oh, wrong one. If I'm paying for the subscription for something... Button. If I pay for a subscription for something and I'm not playing a lot of days, then I feel like I'm wasting money and I get stressed out. So I don't play 14 unless I know I have a solid chunk. I play out rolls, I just make multiple. Yeah, it is, but it's like I'm I don't do replays of a game because I don't have the time or energy or dedication to it. So I just have my one character. I have other characters I made for like OC purposes. Like I was like, oh, I want to make a cool Dragoon. Did I play more on those classes? No. I'm like this. I need to make different characters with different classes because that's the reason. Yeah, I get that. I totally get that. But see, I have that vision in my head. I have that vision in my head where I'm like, oh, I'm gonna play a Dragoon on this one instead, on this server, on this character instead of on my main. And then my main isn't even caught up on content yet. So, what am I doing here? What are we doing here, guys? I really miss when I was in high school. When I was in high school and I had all this free time, I played so many games. I would play so many classes. I had time to just waste time on pointless aspects of the game, doing all the side quests and stuff. And now I'm like, we're doing the main story and that's it, guys. We are not doing any extra content or any post-game content because I will die. The last time I did any post-game content was for 15, like FF15. It's in my high school playing League. Why were you already working like crazy in high school? That's sad. Not sad in like a bad way. I just as in like I hope that you had more time to do other stuff as well to enjoy. The youth is about doing stupid stuff, you know? Was I saying? Yeah. So 15. 15 is the only game where I played any post-game content in the last 10. I mean, the last amount of my life. I'm not gonna give an exact number. It wasn't crazy. Still. A lot of people, like, I think, like, in high school, they work a lot because they have to save up money for stuff like that. And, like, obviously, that's super important. I wish that everybody didn't have to. Like, they could just waste their life playing video. No? Anyway, where was I? Yeah, so I played 15. I played some of the post-content because I think it's insane that for 15, the main story doesn't have you collect all of the regalia. Why doesn't the main story have you collect all the regalia? Why is some of the regalia optional? So I wanted to collect more of the regalia. But then I heard that to do that, one of the regalia is stuck in like 100 floors or something for 15. So it's like, okay, let me level up a bit and like walk around it before I do the 100 quest. And then I heard also 43.4 hours at work. That's what is that? That's an 80-hour. You're keeping up that hustle. Where was I? Yeah, and I also heard, I think the most fascinating thing was I saw a thread that was theorizing about this one dungeon in 15. It's such an interesting dungeon because it's like a random off dungeon that nobody explains. Like it just is there. I forget what it's called, but it has like a lot of statues of like I think Eos or whatever gods of 15. And the most interesting thing about dungeon is how it's completely different from the rest of the game. For some reason, that dungeon plays like a platformer. And there's two really good equips for Noctis and I think Ignis in that dungeon. But they're like near the end. So you have to go through the entire dungeon first. So I was like, okay, this sounds really interesting. Because people were like theory crafting about this dungeon. So I went. And this game is not... This game, guys, 15 was not made for platforming. Like, it's obvious, but that game was not made for platforming. I think I spent 10 hours. One day, I spent 10 hours playing that dungeon. I was so angry. The platformer dungeon is the angriest ever. Yes, me too! Me too! Why? Why? Like, I'm not, like, it's my fault. Like, I shouldn't be playing a Mario game and expecting a tactical, like, strategy game. But it was still insane. It was so bad. And the way that, like, Noctis's jumps were so annoying, too. Because clearly they're not meant for a platformer game. So you had to be so precise with your jumps. But it's not, you can't tell where you're jumping exactly because of the way that the camera angle. That dungeon made me want to rip out my hair. But you know what? You know what? After 10 hours straight of just playing that dungeon, I did beat it. That's right. Your girl is a gamer. Platforming levels of non-platformers are frustrating. Does Dark Souls have a lot of platforming levels too? Controls were way too fluid. It was bad, man. It was... But you know what the worst part is? The item for Ignis is a little out of the way. Like, there's this one area where you hop in, and you don't think, you're like, oh, I'm not gonna explore this area, whatever, because it's a platformer dungeon. It's actually designed to be extremely precise. Oh yeah, also we unlocked a ship, and now we're going to other islands to get resources. It's supposed to be really precise. So I didn't go, and I missed out on Ignis' item. Yeah. But I am not going to that dungeon. You really don't have a dedicated jump button. That's crazy! That's crazy! Why would they do that to you? Why would they do that to you? Why is every event just outside of the time I'll be? Keep it. I mean, look on the bright side. Look on the bright side. You may be missing out on all the events in LA just by a little bit, but you're also missing out on the insane price gouging that the hotels or Airbnbs or whatever will be doing. LA is already expensive normally, but when you go during AX in like the summer, it's awful. In Dark Souls, the platforming sections are skippable if you have an item. Oh, that's good. At least they gave you an option. That'd be crazy. Black 2D concert about Mint, Miori, and Ut. Oh, is it during AX? I didn't check the date for that. Oh man. Oh man. I wonder how tickets are gonna. How ticket sales are. Ah, I love Mint, and I love Miori. I made the mistake of going back in and missed item 2. It wasn't worth it. Oh my god! You're also a masochist. That's crazy. You actually went back for it. Because at least that was the Noctis item. I can't remember what it... I think it was something that was like a really interesting that you can't get any other item. It is good to know though that it wasn't worth it. I'm glad I didn't go back for it. Did you do the 100th floor dungeon for the extra Leah too? Sorry for being off topic. No, it's okay. I mean, I was talking about AX earlier. I think I was. Anyway. I got my ticket for the Chronoir concert. And then I saw a message. They said that they were going to bring the Utapri. They're going to bring the Utapri concert there too. I don't know if that means that they're going to do it live. I'm pretty sure it just means they're going to screen the Utapri concert. But that's 2 reasons for me to go now. I had that praise sale link, but it's just out of my reach. Can you not... When is it? The 5th? Oh, you'd have to stay 5 whole days. That's a lot more expensive. And having a large cons, I gotta get nervous when people. I mean, that with good reason, too. Honestly. Because, like, here's the benefit. I do think that big cons are really fun. I think that they're really interesting and you should go at least once. But I do think that unless you really, really enjoyed the experience and have the money to burn for it and all that stuff, going to big cons every year, like, it really burns you out. But some people like it. Like I said, some people really like it. For me personally, I just like... As someone who I would say is a veteran of cons, of conventions, I'm very tired now. Also, one thing you do have to worry about with conventions is con flu. Because you can't trust everybody to be doing like their best hygiene during an event. You know, it's in the summer, it's gonna be hot, they're gonna be sweaty. So normal hygiene issues are exacerbated even worse during conventions in the summer. So it is a bit, people do often, it is like a petri dish for bacteria and viruses and stuff. So you are more than likely going to catch something at a convention. People are not super clean. That is one downside. But I mean, they're a fun place to meet people. If you want to find a lot of people, a lot of friends who are into the same hobbies and are just as enthusiastic, it's like going to the same atmosphere. Like having that kind of atmosphere, honestly, I think is the best part about conventions. Especially if you're someone who, in your area, maybe there's not a lot of nerds, not a lot of otaku or people who like anime and nerdy stuff like you. It's so fun. I remember when I used to go to conventions, well, I still go to conventions, but when I first went to conventions when I was younger, I was like, oh man, I finally found my people who get me and like understand how enthusiastic I am about these topics and stuff. And that was my favorite part, was just partaking in the atmosphere. It was so nice. In fact, I think more than going to panels and stuff, I really liked going to like people watching in the halls and stuff, or just like chilling and seeing the fun photo shoots on the lawn, or seeing the cool cosplayers. That was really fun. But now it's like the concept became so commercialized and so industrial that it feels a little less homegrown. The item for Noctis lets you auto... Yeah! Phaser attacks. That's pretty good. It was super good, but you couldn't even use it. Yeah, I mean, but the thing is, 15 still has a lot of post-game content. But you use the items in the DLC? Because I know that a lot of the DLC... There's a lot... I mean, 15 is... For its strength and also its weakness, there's a lot of DLC. I don't know if any of your stuff carries. Okay, but I'm not paying for the stay from the 22nd to 1st. My grandmother's coming. So you could. Man, there's so many people who share my... Yeah, exactly. Stinkies. Yeah, it's a time. Yeah, I guess go ahead and get a friend. It does help, for sure. For sure. I will say when I went... I will say when I went when I was younger, like when I was a teenager, and I went with my other friend, like female friends who were also teenagers. It was good that we were together, but people kind of treated us weird. Oh yeah, so we traveled to a new island because we're trying to get grass. Because the island that we were on, it was like barren. There was only rocks. I remember, I think the weirdest thing for me is when I would go to conventions, and as a teenager mostly, but also just like if I'm going solo too. You get random people who ask you for photos when you're not cosplaying. To be clear, I wasn't cosplaying. My friends were not cosplaying. But we got people asking us for pictures. That was strange. As a teenager, I didn't think a lot about it. But then now as an adult, I'm like, I hope they're not using those photos for anything unsightly. I don't know why I said yes. I was stupid. I actually never played the DLC. I want to get the game again, but the idea of doing that for that... I know, right? It's literally a trauma. I feel like I'm trauma bonded with you because we both went through that horrible experience. I'm just saying, guys, we gotta steal resources. That's why, if you're wondering why I'm breaking all these boxes, because we need to steal resources. It's like Minecraft. When you go to a new village, you gotta grab it. When you're young, you don't think about it. Yeah, exactly. I just was excited to see other fans. So when people were like, "Can we take a picture of you girls?" I said yes. Like I wasn't, or I was just like, "Oh, okay." Yeah, the sound says, I'll just cosplay paint from Naruto. Instead of the black bits over my nose, I'll just put them in my nose. Smart. You're so right. Taking your cosplay. It's like when furry cosplayers, they are not furry. I don't know if they're cosplayers. Furry cosplayers, I guess, when they're wearing their costumes, I've seen some of them really intricate designs. They have like cooling fans inside. Because I'm sure like just regularly as a con goer, it's already hot. But with those costumes, it must be so much worse. But some of them have like a whole ass like PC cooling system in there. You know what I mean? Really interesting stuff. Gotta cosplay Rina. That would be crazy. I would love to see that. Can you imagine? Man, I can't imagine how amazing it must be to be a VTuber and see someone cosplay for the first time. But I also think if you cosplay VTubers, you must be like a masochist. Because these designs, these gacha game ass designs are so complicated unnecessarily. I'd love to see that, Jace. Thousands of... Yeah, I mean, you should definitely visit a local con first to try it. Also, AX is like, there's a lot of stuff going on in the con, but I will say it's a really hectic. If you're not good with crowds, it's like the ultimate crowd. You guys, my mom's like, whoa! You can do it! The wings would be kind of annoying though, walking around. I know normally when I walk around, it's pretty annoying. Oh yeah, so we just discovered, Maldoth just discovered that there are like weird poison organs on the floor, and then when they explode, they make the ground around them nasty. And now we're hearing someone screaming. Ha ha ha, sounds like fun. Come on, let's go and see what all the screaming is about. Yeah. I was hoping to decide what my first cosplay. Oh, are you gonna cosplay the first time? That's gonna be so fun! Yay! Are you thinking about buying yours or making it or buying yourself? Honestly, not gonna lie, it used to be back in the day that everybody made their own cosplay, right? Like you just made it. That was just the idea. But nowadays, a lot of people just buy them off like Taobao or whatever. Hell, I do that too for like really easy cosplays. I'm not like a avid cosplayer or whatever, but like as an adult now with less free time, if I want to cosplay something, I just buy it off of the thing. Because I'm here to dress up as a cute anime girl and have a good time, you know? And when I was younger, I did sew my costumes, but they were bad, bro. They were not good costumes. Can you do some work here, Malrock? Can you freaking do something? Why am I doing all this work? Can you beat up them guys too? Thank you. He's gonna beat... Oh, no, no. Don't take... That's too many. That's too many, Malrock. I don't know if you can take them on by yourself. Blah! Ow, I still got hit. Dang. How to update the goals list, the pipeline. Watch VTuber go to cosplay. VTuber? Yeah! Yeah, let's go! VTuber 2025. Yeah, there's a Comic-Con this weekend. A friend of mine is asking me that. Oh, that'd be fun! Yeah. Is it kind of a small convention? It'd be nice if it's a smaller con, then you don't have to feel as much pressure. And that way you can get kind of a taste of it. But I also will say, smaller cons do tend to have, they are a little bit more boring. There's less stuff going on. Usually they're kind of just like lobby cons. Which means you just hang out in the lobby because there's not a lot of events going on. But I think it's a good way to get a taste of the vibe of the crowd. I don't really mind crowds. That's good then. That's good. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba. Ba, ba. Monkey! Monkey! You know my editor for one of the short where I'm like eating your brain cells and explaining that one. He named one of them Funny Monkey. I mean, he's not referring to me, right? I'm not a dancing monkey for you, right? Surely. A large one. Oh, dang. I still say if it's not super big and also if the admission's cheap, I would still go for it. To dip your toes into. But make sure for sure go with friends. First con, don't go by yourself. I mean, if you can too, don't go by yourself in general, because cons are just more fun with friends. This dude is hilarious. Look at this funny pun. Yay! Hey! At least like classify me as something cuter. At least let me be a panda. I'm pretty similar to a panda. All I do is eat and roll around and do nothing else. Like, come on, guys. Come on, give me a little bit of credit. Did I just walk around the target area entirely and dodge it? Yes. We're making our way back, okay? Cute. Purple monkey, there, I fixed it. I'll take cute. I'll take cute. Ba, ba, ba. Just look at the scared. Do you think I can hit her? No, she's immune to my powers! Holy shit! We found the god of this world! Tell us your ways! This is definitely not... Also, this is definitely not Arare-chan. Are you also in danger of dying? Yeah. I'm an endangered species. I'm rare. I'm a rare commodity. This is definitely not Arare-chan combined with Bulma. Definitely not. So this is how I die? As dinner for a big stinky ape? I hope I give them horrible indigestion. Wait. The monsters, they're gone. Those scaredy cats must have turned tail and fled when they finally worked out what they were dealing with. Huh? Eek! Since when have you two been standing there? Blah, 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 blah. Since you beat the monsters? Oh, I see. Thanks for your help. Keep me rolling, Hayden. I wonder if astronauts would be panicked. Oh, that'd be really cute. It wouldn't make any sense, but that'd be really cute. I was trying to think too. I've been trying to brainstorm about what the astronauts look like. Because an astronaut for sure has the helmet and like maybe the space pack. But I think that the thing about mascots, they should be easy to draw too, so anyone can draw them. But I don't know if like an astronaut would be easy. Oh, pandas would be cute though. He could be a panda. Pandas aren't purple, but nothing about the design makes sense, but it'd be cute. My name's Rosie. Wait. My name's Rosie. What's yours? And what are you doing here? Blah, blah. He's Malaroth the Amnesiac, and you're Rina the Apprentice Builder? And you've come here to find out how to add a little greenery to your island? You know, going around telling everyone you're a builder is a risky business. There's no telling how they might react. You're lucky you met me, and I might be lucky that I met you. Alright, my mind's made up. You can't make an omelet without breaking a few rules. As the finest farmer on Fertile Field, it's my duty and pleasure to give you the grand tour of its finest farm. Come on, follow me. Face pandas, that's so cute. Your mascot should be a wad of cash with an astronaut. That's so bad. It's just gonna be a bag with like the dollar sign on it, like a glass. Instead of the head, it's just gonna be a wad of cash, like a little bank bag. I'm being so for real. You guys are super impressive. Oh, that's so sweet of you, Jace. Ah, I think the worst part about being a VTuber, or not the worst part. I love being a VTuber. I love streaming. But I think the worst thing is that like there's a lot of the unseen work goes into everything around it. Like doing the thumbnails, preparing the waiting rooms, deciding content, making shorts, clipping stuff, providing like trying to make new content every day and trying to make all the content unique to each platform, and then trying to like follow the trends and do networking and stuff. Oh, it's a lot of work that people don't think about. Oh, hold on a second. Okay, I'm back, sorry. Anyway, yeah, it's a lot of unseen stuff that's why, like, for people who can't afford it, it makes sense that VTubing can be like, being a content creator, being a VTuber. Okay, but can I be a purple monkey face? It's gonna be so, it's not even makes any sense. It's gonna be like an over-designed fake mon. It's gonna be like a bunch of like, it's gonna have so many concepts in it, and it's gonna make no sense. It's gonna be an astronaut, but also a monkey, but also a panda, but it's also purple. Pretty good. Face pandas. Also, your mic was off while explaining that. Was I? Oh. Hee. Just girl things. Well, here we are. Burrowfield Farm. The greatest green on the garden on the island. How do you like it? I don't mean to burst your bubble, but it's not that great. It's not very green. It isn't even a garden. Oh, I know. That's because we haven't built it yet. Huh? Burrowfield used to be a plant lover's paradise with vegetables and flowers growing everywhere and anywhere. But then the spoil spores appeared and turned all the earth into horrible stinky slime. You can hardly even grow weeds in it. The spoil spores are the weird heart organs that explode and make everything into garbage. There was once a great farm here, the biggest and brightest on the whole island, and if all of us can put our minds to it, I think we can bring it back. All of us? Are those guys mixed up in this too? I'm gonna sneeze. Ugh. Excuse me. I think it's the cat allergies again. I mentioned I'm allergic to cats, right? Bless you, thank you. And we could all be purple speed. That's a pretty good idea, actually. It's like you can fill whatever's... Oh, that'd be fun! You can fill whatever's inside, and that way you can design your own. That'd be fun. Thank you, thank you. Oh my goodness, amen to everybody. Also, Hobdons, you guys are extremely... Ah! My fantastic. Ah! But you learned how to do... Here's the thing. You learned how to video edit, and you've been drawing ever since I met you? You're a quick learner. I think one of the biggest skills that you should, be aware of as a VTuber and content creator is being able to learn new things. So many of the things that I do as a streamer, I didn't know how to do before. I didn't know how to video edit. I didn't know how to audio edit. I didn't know how to voice act. I didn't know how to do any of those things before. And here I am now. I'm not super good at all those things, but I'm definitely decent enough for my own purpose. So I think that you shouldn't knock yourself too many pegs down, you know? A lot of people just learn stuff on the fly. I didn't use Twitter often for you. Oh, really? Can't even tell. Actually, I can tell because you don't get into brain rot arguments online. Debates that don't make any sense. You gotta master that to truly show that you're... forcing me to learn new skills? Yeah! It's good! Who's talking? Is this the guy who's definitely not, Satan? No, I think this is the guy with the orange hair.
welcome, Perry. There must be something we could do. This is the last of our waiting, not to mention the soil. We'll scan enough arable earth as it is.
Oh no, this one's Perry.
I wouldn't stand so close if I were you, Mr. Bonanza, sir. This air spoil spore looks like it go off any minute.
Uh-oh, Stinky! Uh-oh, Stinky!
Suffering slimes.
I'll try to avoid brain rot on arguments as I can. Yeah. What's the funny argument? Like Petra Bread. Oh, it's not funny to me. Character development arc. Right? Right? Everybody should develop themselves. Never too late to learn anything.
Nancy, Perry, you alright?
With you two, we have to get over there and make sure they're okay. Only Malroth is rushing over. Look at this funny bell. You think I can steal it? Like, you know how when you find a Minecraft village, you have to steal the bell? It's just a rule. Okay, they alright? Oh yeah! Oh my god! Guys! We're out of the prologue! I was so busy yapping about conventions, I didn't realize, guys, we're out of the prologue. Can I get an amen? Let us give a little bit of praise. We're out of the prologue. Give a little bit of praise to Rina Astera, to the Asternauts, and chat. Give yourselves a hand too. Give yourselves a big hand. A big applause, because you know what? We made it out of the prologue. We're gamers. We can get through a game without talking too much. We'll talk too still, but we'll still get through the game. Woo! Yeah! That's the astronaut motto. We can play games. We can get past the prologue. I did it. No, we did it together, guys. Parasocial, we all did it together. Love me ketchup on toast, beans on toast. Beans is okay. Beans on toast is okay. It's just a British thing. Don't spend too long character development. You end up missing. That's really good! It's like a Nintendo save screen thing. I've had this, right? It only took 2 streams to make it out. Okay, all right. Let's not put a damper on this really celebratory moment, okay? Let's go, Rina. Yeah! Woo, 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 woo! Astronauts, we promise we can be happy. Let's go! Underachievers motto. Woo, 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 woo! 3.4 hours of stream tutorial. We don't talk about time. It's not about time, guys. It's about effort. It's the destination. It's the milestone we make it to. And we reached the first milestone. Okay? Woo, 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 woo! I think that's my favorite streamer parasocial technique. Is the it's when you say we did it, guys. We beat Sans Undertale. We beat Ganondorf. And like I do think it's a we because the chat was here the whole time and we all worked together and we cheered each other on. But I do like it's like when I'm a viewer and I'm watching a stream and they're like, we did it, guys. We beat Sans Undertale. I'm like, that picture, that's like that meme where the guy's pointing to himself and he's smiling. It's like, me. I beat it. I did beat Sans Undertale. I did beat Ganondorf. I love it. It's not about time, it's about the memory. Yeah! Why would being good in a game matter in a game? It doesn't. There's no being good in Dragon Quest Builders 2. There's just. Can't live my life without mature anime. Aww. We did it, guys. We beat Sans Prologue. We are Sans Prologue now because we don't have a prologue. Aha! Because we got through it. Great job, guys. Arena beat Sans to... I wish that this heart didn't block. Arena beat Sans in being a tumble. I would not be a Tumblr sexy man. They would ignore me. They'd be like, woman? Not lesbian? We pass. Good joke, streamer. Thank you, Fugi. I'm a very funny angel. You realize I got a lot of jokes in me. This vehicle, this bad boy can stuff a lot of jokes inside. Alright, chat, with y'all, which of y'all is debuting with me at Gen Main 6? Let's go! OshiLink Gen 2! Woo, woo, woo!
We are rosy, but alas, our wheat is not. That spoils board just obliterated the entire crop. Who are you two, pray tell? I've not seen your faces before, and to be honest, I think I rather liked it that way.
That's mean. I have a very nice face. This is Rina, and this is Malroth. Rina says she's a builder.
Blimmin' heck! What kind of maid goes around telling everyone she's a builder? She must have something wrong with her head.
Hey! My chat can say that about me, but you cannot say that about me, random farm boy. Huh? I'll only tolerate from people who give me attention.
Well said. Listen here, young Rosie. You may have fooled us this far, but we shall not be taken for ninnies. If you honestly expect us to believe that this so-called builder will somehow salvage this preposterous plan of yours, you're gravely mistaken. Come along, Perry. We're leaving.
Oh, alright. Every gen is just a band, basically. That'd be really cute. I think so too. You know what? I think it's really cute actually. With like, for example, of like Niji EN and like Hollow EN, how like the later gens they'd be like, oh, actually my Oshi is Amelia Watson. My Oshi is actually Hako Bales. How do you say her name? Balls? I'm not gonna lie, I say her name is Hako Balls in my head. I don't think that's but I think it's really cute because then you get to interact with your Oshi as your senpai. I think that's so adorable.
Must face facts, my dear. Furrowfield Farm is gone. Dream is over, and it's time to wake up.
I got surprised every time a new big corporate gen debuts. Just, yeah, it's a clipper. Yeah, my Oshi literally. Right! It's so cute! I really like it. Aqua Ball. Is it Bales? I don't know how to say it. You know when you read something for a really long time? Like you learn a word from a book. And you read it so often in the book, you just have a way of saying in your head. And you try to say it in real life for the first time. Bales? Is it Bales? Oh my god. That's me with the Hako Bales. I remember I for the longest time I learned this word from a book. It was D-A-U-D-Y. And I never pronounced it in real life. And then I was in a conversation with someone. I was like, oh yeah, that jewelry's kind of gaudy. And they were like, did you say? What did you call the jewelry? And I was like, yeah, the jewelry's gaudy. And they're like, Rina, that word you're saying? It's pronounced gaudy. And I was like, oh. English not my first language. Sorry. Haha. Actually, Celanese is. Haha. Potaro. I'm a big Hecko's Balls fan. Hecko's Balls. That was my nickname in college. Big fan of you, Miss Rhino Astera. That's really good. That should be my IG name.
That stuck-up beardy bloke really rubbed me up the wrong way.
Rubbed you up the wrong way? It's usually rubbing you the wrong way, not rubbing you up. Why is he rubbing you up, Malroth? What have you guys been doing behind my back? My boyfriend? I'm being cucked?
Still, facial hair felonies aside, he's got a point. There's no point trying to rebuild this farm if the soil's no good. You're wasting your time.
We have to end stream pretty soon. Sorry, I know it's a little bit short this time, but it's because a lot of people running around, and the cat is starting to meow at me and want my attention. I'm gonna finish this chatting segment, like in the game, and then we'll probably and then I have to finish my dinner. But tomorrow we'll get to play for longer. Promise. Promise. Let me finish this.
No, I'm not. I'm the finest farmer on Furrowfield, and Rina's a real-life builder. If we work together, I know we can do it.
Wow, you really don't know when to give up, do you? Why do you want to rebuild this place anyway?
Why? It's like Bonanza said. It's my dream.
I wonder how many times I've been alongside a fellow chatter lately. I wonder, eh? Because I think a lot of VTubers are VTuber fans in the first place. Like you never know. I'm also ESL, so for the longest time I confused wench, the tool for wench. That makes a lot of sense. I can see that, why you use it. Why do you voice him like Deku? What do you mean? What do you mean it sounds like Deku? I don't wanna hear that from you. I used to be freaking Ash Ketchum, and now I voice him like Deku? Hello? I've never even watched the My Hero Academia dub. Tomorrow. Finally a time that isn't at work and also isn't... Oh my god! Yay! We found a perfect hour where you won't be dying. Let's go for it. Let's go.
A dream, huh? No, I never really got my head around all this hopes and dreams stuff.
Dun, 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 dun. For those of you who didn't play, that was I was trying to do the Hopes and Dreams song from Undertale. Thank you for coming to my concert. SpongeBob Rina next. Can I do SpongeBob? I'm good. But Patrick. I have to go to the Krusty Krab tomorrow. Was that pretty good? I think part of that was pretty good. I think it was pretty decent, actually. Nice cover the Undertale. See, thank you. We distract her with more yapping that she can't leave us. How dare you? It's already working. How did you know my weakness for trying to do voices? You say I'm Rina Astera, might be the king of the what is that? What did the English Luffy voice sound like? I don't know.
俺は Rina Astera. 俺が
What's builders in Japanese?
ビルダー王に
It doesn't sound the same when you don't say Kaizoku. When did SpongeBob get here? Yeah! Perfect! The frappe heard the country. Stop, I can't say that. Yay! You guys liked my impression. Okay, let me keep reading.
Please, Rina, I can't do it on my own. You'll help me rebuild Furlfield Farm, won't you?
I guess so. It's just builder? That's funny.
Yippee! Now that I've got a builder on board, the farm's as good as built. Rina, Malroth, welcome to the team. We're gonna make this place the best farm ever. Let's get started then, shall we? The first thing we need is a field to plant our crops in. Where's the best place to put it, I wonder?
I don't know why slowly I've been giving her a country accent.
If only we had some kind of sign.
Builders no O. You get it right. You doing, Big Cute? I can't read, actually. I'm illiterate. Now we can save the game! Woohoo! 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 Yahoo! Yay! Woohoo! Thank you guys for coming to the stream today. Mwah, 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 mwah. We got through so much game content today. It was actually crazy. Some would say that we're like real gamers. We read through a lot of boxes of dialogue. we might even play it. Well, maybe we'll get through a visual novel next. Huh? Maybe we'll play through Higurashi, huh? That'll be crazy. Why you're not my favorite auntie? Shush you. How dare you? How dare you say that to me? The disrespect. After I drove you to every swim lesson and piano lesson? Express the stream. Yeah, thank you guys too for coming. We're gaming. Yeah, we're real gamers. Yeah. Thank you for streaming the episodes. Thank you for coming and hanging out. I'm sad to see you, but happy that they'll be there. Let's graduate. I'll be graduating at least for one contractual year. Please. Thank you for coming. Good yapping today. Thank you. Oh my god. Everybody's so nice right now. Whoa. I should end stream more often. Really, I was late, but good yap. Good yap. Thank you. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. EST. I think that's what it says on the schedule. I'll have to double check on the schedule. Probably that's the time. And we will be playing... Oh, we're playing Let's School. So Let's School is kind of like a colony sim. It's basically a colony sim. You have to build a school and try to attract good students and whatever, and like make class schedules and hire teachers. It's really fun. I used to be really addicted. Let's try the year we have. Oh, where? Have to make you happy at the end, so you want to stream it. Aw, that's really. I love when people emotionally manipulate me to make me happy. That's always what I tell people. Also, I tell them I tell little white lies to make them happy. Anyways, tomorrow at 3 p.m. we'll be playing Let's Go. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for convincing me. Yeah, I'm excited to see, man. I'm really excited to see your fan art. I'm just excited to see people try new things and share the stuff that they love to create and share the stuff they love with the world. I'm really excited about that. Please stay with us. We're parasocial. Oh my god, guys, I'm parasocial too. With Gaogura. She's my friend. Okay. Well, let's take a look. I think Lauren is still streaming. Let me Choto Mate, and Choto Miru. Hello? Okay, let me Miru. Is he the only one that's streaming right now? Not that he's not great. I'm just double checking. Okay, yeah. So we have not unlocked rating yet. Woohoo! So after the stream, if you want to hang out, he's playing his weird indie game, Twins and Odyssey. I don't really know what's going on in that one. The voice acting is really interesting, but apparently it's the finale. So if you want spoilers for an old Nintendo 64 game that you probably will never play, please check it out. Let's forget where I was joking about. I would be excited to see the Super Hell yeah. Yeah. Thanks for coming. As always, Otsuyap! Otsuyap! And I'll see you guys tomorrow! Otsuyap! Man, you're right, Ikuzo. Yeah! Man, you're right, Ikuzo. I'm gonna put on the ending screen, but Otsuyap! And thank you guys for coming. Yaha! See you tomorrow. Nipa! You guys remember that? Nipa!